everybody, my name is Professor Mark Russell and I'm a Professor of Performance Nutrition and Applied Exercise Physiology here at Leeds Trinity University. On behalf of the Football Science Institute, I would like to welcome you to this very short video around hydration strategies for football players. So when we talk about hydration, there's a number of different instances or a number of different things which comes to mind. Very often we're thinking around the fluid consumed in and around exercise. So for instance, this may be the fluid requirements of the exercise bout itself. However, we may then also want to think about hydration from a recovery perspective in terms of replacing some of the fluid which has been lost over the course of the duration of exercise, but also we want to think about things in terms of how we can optimally prepare ourselves for either a training session or a specific match which is about to take place. So over the course of this very short video, then hopefully I'll be able to touch on a few of those three key areas. When we think around hydration, then we know that fluid is important for the body for a number of different reasons. Let's say, for instance, one of the key reasons is that we are able to actually maintain our thermoregulatory status. So we are aware of some studies out there which highlight critical thresholds whereby certain aspects of performance start to decline. Historically, this has been around about 2%, so if an individual loses around about 2% of their body weight loss, then this is start to be the onset of reductions in either cognitive performance or possibly markers of physical performance as well. Historically, those studies that highlight 2% as a threshold may have been influenced by the fact that there was limited blinding of participants, but there's some recent research which has come out from Loughborough University by Lewis James and his co-workers, which has highlighted that even when individuals are blinded to the amount of hydration loss that is occurring, then there are still some reductions in various aspects of performance and physiological responses. So there's definitely a consequence to dehydration. So when we talk about recommendations for individuals prior to match play or prior to training, then we want them to be able to start within a hydrated state. And unfortunately, based upon some of my own observations and also some data published fairly recently, then actually this tends not to be the case, in the fact that we can identify that typically players may start a training session or match play in a hydration state which is not the most conducive to optimal performance thereafter. So there's definitely something which can be improved upon.